4 eyes, and a heart of a fighter. Zippy, I'm going to turn him around, or he might do that himself, actually has 2 spots on the back of his head. And those 2 spots look like a very large owl. Zippy only has 1 wing. So Zippy was, I'll try later to turn around once he settles in a little bit. Zippy was found with his right wing completely crushed out in the wild. Now the good news is at least somebody found him. He was laying on somebody's deck and he couldn't get up. They were just about to let their cat out. Thank goodness they didn't. So anyhow, they gathered up this little guy and they rushed him over to a vet's place. So the vet re-broke his wing and tried to fix it. And then from there he went over to a rehab facility that looks after birds after they're injured. Well, he was there for a year and his wing didn't heal. So they tried to fix it again and it still did not heal up. Now the government has to make a decision. What are we going to do with this bird? There's two things. One is which we don't like because Zippy wouldn't be here. Number 2 is we get veterinarians that go look at these birds and the veterinarian says that bird would no longer be able to survive in the wild. We would like to see him do educational presentations. So Zippy now, even though he can't fly, Zippy lives in my office. I sit it right here at the chair of my computer, Zippy's right there. Zippy lives in my office with me. He's there 24/7 in my office. Zippy cannot go outside because there's too many things outside that could get Zippy. Zippy doesn't have a right wing that he could lift himself up and get away. But he can run real fast, even though he's only got 1 wing.
That's why we call him Zippy.
That's why we call him Zippy, because man, this guy can scurry. And he can get out of sight on you so darn fast. Almost want to put a belt on him sometimes. Now,
Pygmy owl.
Northern pygmy owl.
even though this guy is small, this guy actually has a fairly long tail for an owl. This guy flies fast. This guy catches small birds in midair. Other small birds do not like Zippy, especially robins, starlings, those little, what do you call those? Finches, sparrows,
And chickadees.
and chickadees, exactly. But you know what? Remember Stomper hunts mostly at night? Zippy actually hunts most of the time during the day. Even though he's got fairly large eyes for a little guy, he can see well at night.